Good afternoon YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I know you see the title down below, so I'm not going to drag this out any longer than I have to. But before we do get started, I just want to say that Professor Green is exactly who you expect him to be. He's the most down-to-earth artist that you've ever come across. And I've never been to a concert before where an artist will stay behind after the concert just to do a meet and greet, do autographs, do photographs. You know, I've been to loads and loads of concerts in my time, UB40, McFly, Ed Sheeran, Lewis Capaldi, just to name a few, and I've never experienced an artist stay behind just to connect with their fans after a concert. And that's one thing I really like about Professor Green, is how down to earth he is. Me and Professor Green, we go way back. Professor Green's music helped me get through some of the toughest moments in my life, and I know that's going to resonate with a lot of you guys too. And you know, he soundtracked my teenage years. Many memories that I have is the day before my theory test that I'd failed once before. I was really nervous, and he dropped a lullaby. I remember listening to it the whole day on repeat, and then the day of my theory test I listened to it the whole drive there, and one more time before I go inside. It helped calm me down. It was a really great track. I really did enjoy it. And then I come out of my theory test, pass it, and to celebrate, me and my dad listened to it once again on the drive home. But that is Professor Green for you. He makes music which speaks to thousands of people from different ways of life, different cultures, different backgrounds. Basically soundtrack my teenage years. And at one moment last night, he sort of paused and said it's the 10-year anniversary of the At Your Inconvenience album, and we've all grown up together. And then he asked everyone who was a parent to put their hands up, and you know, the majority of the room put their hands up, as well as Professor Green. And Professor Green's got a son as well, and we're both fathers to a young boy. And it's crazy to think that, you know, we've all grown up together, we've listened to the music, we've grown up with Professor Green, and then now we're on to a new chapter of our lives, being grown-ups, but still really enjoying the music from the At Your Inconvenience album and all the other albums. You know, there's a mixture of songs thrown in from various different albums. But yeah, what a night. My first time actually going to see Professor Green was meant to be back in 2019, and the day before his concert he has a seizure and then ended up breaking his neck. So his tour got cancelled, we got refunded, and I didn't think any more of it. And then it popped up on my timeline a couple of months ago about Professor Green coming to the O2 Institute in Birmingham. I've never been before. I really did enjoy it. It's like basically a nightclub, but more of an intimate concert experience as well. Really did like it, and definitely would go back to a concert there at some point. But yeah, it came up on my timeline, but I wasn't too sure if I was going to have that day off work, so I held back off on tickets for a moment. And then yesterday morning I was debating whether to go or not, and then he puts out a giveaway on his story. So I enter, and then I get a message from the man himself, and I'll include a screenshot here. And he basically gave me a couple of free tickets to go along. And yeah, I turn up, have an excellent night, you know, really enjoying myself and really enjoying the music that, you know, soundtracked, you know, my teenage years. And I really did enjoy it. The energy in the room was incredible. And I said to myself, and I said to my followers last night, if I could make it to London tonight just to see him again, I 1000% would, but unfortunately I can't. But yeah, after the concert, me and a couple of my new friends, which I've known Facebook wise for quite some time, I was part of a Professor Green group, which I'm not going to name because it's now a private group and they don't allow new members. But it was a Professor Green group that I've been a member of for around about 11-12 years now. And we're all meeting up after the concert just to hang around by the back gate. And you know, he's hanging around after the concert, you know, he's taking photos, he's signing autographs, he's, you know, getting to know his fans. And as I said at the start of the video, that's one thing I really like about Professor Green, is that he's always been down to earth, he's always been approachable, he's always been at the same level that he's always been on a human level with his fans. It's never a disconnect between the artist and the fans. And yeah, I got to meet him. I had my photo taken with him and thanked him for the music, thanked him for, you know, what he's given me in my lifetime, the music that's helped me through some of the difficult times in my lifetime. And yeah, it was a surreal experience. And yeah, I'm still buzzing from last night. It was, you know, one of the most intimate concerts I've been to, and yeah, I can't wait for the next tour. But yeah, Professor Green, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are, thank you very much for last night. You're a legend, you've inspired so many people, and yeah, I can't thank you enough for your music. And yeah, thank you to every single one of you who's watching this video. I know it's a bit of a long-winded video, but I just wanted to talk about, you know, what last night was like. Really enjoyable experience, and after 4 years I finally get to see the man. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go order myself some KFC because KFC is just behind. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.